and Namaste. If you are a parent or an educator wanting your school going children to make wise spending decisions, to avoid impulsive buying, and to improve their analysis skills, you're watching the right video. In this video, we are going to discuss a tool called as Needs and Desire Analysis, NDA. Yes. In this tool, we are going to learn a process of categorization of recorded information to be used to learn effectively. There are two components in the name of the tool. One, needs. Second, desire. Let's expand these two concepts a bit more. When we talk about needs is something which we buy or do for a certain reason. We do this either for survival or for its usefulness. Now, this is a definition which our children would understand easily. What is desires then? So, desires is something which we buy or do to make us feel happy. It is something which we do just for fun or because it is interesting. If you want more information about need and desire as definitions, you should download the tool. The tool is in the link which is in the description. If you want to read more about it, there's a blog written on this, whose link is again in the description. Now, let me take you further to what do we do with these two definitions. We then use a process in the tool which is called as CRD. C stands for categorize, R stands for reason, and D for discuss. Let me explain what do we mean by categorize. In this tool, we have a table, and table has multiple columns. One of the column is assigned for writing down a list of items. The list of the items could be from your house or could be from a specific room. We ask our partners, that is the child or the student with whom you're working, to make a list and write it down in that column. Once the column is filled with 10 to 15 items, then the next thing to be done in the first step of the process is to categorize. Now, what do we categorize? We categorize these items as per the two concepts in the name of the tool, needs or desires. The child has the liberty to decide on his own, based on his learning, what he thinks about a certain item, whether it comes under need or it comes under desire. Let me give you an example. If one of the item which has been written there is refrigerator, now refrigerator would come under need or desire is a choice which the student writes. Now, this seems quite clear that the refrigerator may go in need or desire. Well, that I leave up to you and your family. But there would be certain items where there would be more confusion too. And there could be difference of opinion between your views, your opinions, and your child's opinions. But this is not the time to talk about it. Let the child decide what it is, categorize what it is, and then he has to go to the next step individually. The next step is reason. So he also has to write down the reason why he thinks this item is a need or a desire. Why do we want them to write reason? Because when they write reason, they are not thinking in a shallow manner. They're thinking deeply, and writing it down makes it more permanent of what they thought is a real logic thing or it was just a hunch. Now, the reason has been written down for every category, for every item which has been categorized into need or desire, and the reason has been written down. Don't stop at each item and discuss. Let all the items be filled first, and then comes the discussion part, the step 3, where you and your child discusses why they think so, and you put your point of view, what you think and why you think across. Now, there could be definitely difference of opinions. Remember one thing, Do not force your opinion onto your child. Let your child decide for themselves based on what point of view you put forward. Don't force your point of view on them. You could do one small thing is you could celebrate both the common point of views and the different point of views so that the child learns a small value here that difference of opinion is fine. In this tool, towards the end, there is one line which says that we should be able to balance our needs and desires. Mind, be mindful of the word balance. It does not mean equal to, it means balance. So we should be able to balance needs and desire. What does it mean? It means that certain situations call for more spending on desires, and in certain situations, or people, or families, the spending on needs might be more. And this is something which the child needs to understand, which is your responsibility as a parent, as a teacher, as an educator, that you discuss this with the child. And that's very important in this third discuss step. Now, you could use this tool initially once every week, then maybe you could reduce the frequency to once every month and maybe down to once every quarter. Now, this would really help the child to categorize and analyze and be mindful about what he thinks is a item, whether it is a need or a desire. Now, let me tell you the feather in the cap. You could use the same tool as a real life application. How do you use it as a real life application? The next time you make a shopping list, transfer that shopping list onto this tool, and then your child starts categorizing them, dividing them between need and desire, and writing the reasons behind it. And once the list is being categorized with the reasons, then comes a discussion. This time, the discussion is what to buy and what not to buy, or rather, say what to prioritize, what to buy first, and what to buy later. You could also add a small element of budget, that we have so and so amount, how much can we buy in this budget, and that is the third level you could use this tool for. Excited? Want to know where the tool is? I've told you earlier. Go to the description. There is a link. Download it and start using it right away in the right way. Be mindful to follow the process, because if you do not follow the process, the learning will not happen at the level which it is intended to. With this, I thank you for being a part of this video till the end. All the best. Thank you and Dhanyavad.